Do you enjoy attending backgammon tournaments? If so, the Backgammon Festival Aachen is one you won't want to miss. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, what you'd like to see in future videos, and I'll work on it. If you love backgammon, you can become a member of this channel, giving you exclusive access to the most popular videos. My book, Backgammon Backgame Strategies, is available. There's a link in the description to where you can get it. And if you're interested in lessons, please contact me via email. My email address is also in the description. Again, in this video, it's my great pleasure to welcome back my good friend and backgammon grandmaster from Germany, Marcus Reinhard, to discuss the Backgammon Festival Aachen. Hello, Marcus.
Hello, Alex. Nice to be here. Thank you for the invitation, and thanks that you help us to promote this festival, especially in the US, where a lot of players are, and we hope to catch some people up from there. So I'm happy to be here. Yeah,
it's always a pleasure to see you. How have you been?
I'm really well. So I'm back after 2 weeks on a small tournament trip between Montenegro and the new closed German championship. So there was a lot of action. And I'm happy now to be back at home to rest a little bit, because I plan to go to the Nordic to play the UBC. So I have to prepare a little bit, but my focus actually is the festival. This is why I'm here. And yeah, so you don't introduce me what to do. So it will be a surprise which questions are coming here now.
Okay, so we're going to be discussing the Backgammon Festival Aachen, which is going to be July 16th through the 22nd at the City Palace in Aachen, Germany. So that's a city in Western Germany that's a very unique city. Tell us why you selected that city, please.
Okay. So good question why I selected. The biggest point is I live there. Yeah, so that is something. When we started this project, we looking around the whole Germany part to find a nice place, but it's not easy. All the organizers know it, and I asked myself, why not the city where I live? Yeah, so and then I start to look for something special. We have also hotels here, but it's really expensive because there is a lot of tourism. Yeah, Aachen is a historical old city. And with a little bit luck of a friend, I found this special venue 1.5 years ago. 1.5 years ago, and from this point it starts. So we both like us. It's a private historical building, a kind of club, from the 19th century. And okay, we tried it. Nobody knows what will happen, but it works in the first year, and we decided to continue. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the website, beautiful website. We'll go through it briefly, and we'll spend a little bit more time on the brochure because that has a little bit more information. So again, it's Backgammon Festival Aachen, and there's also the WBGF Doubles World Championship. So we'll discuss that. And again, it's July 16th through 22nd, 2025. More than a game, more than a sport. So this is, I'll put a link in the description so people can go to the website and you can download the flyer. And here there's going to be a BMAB tournament on July 16th to 17th, and then we'll discuss that. Also, we have president of the WBGF and my friend Bernhard Meyer is going to be sponsoring. And this one is a beautiful video by Nesh. So I'll let people actually click on it themselves to watch the video, but Nesh does an outstanding job. Can you tell us for a moment about Nesh and his beautiful video quality?
Yeah, okay. I mean, everybody knows Nesh now from a lot of productions because he's a part of the community now over years. And we tried to figure out something special because it was a new project. And the idea behind this video is, yeah, just show the reality how it works on tournaments. We all know this high quality productions with the best players and the best people. But our goal and our vision is to catch up new players yeah, who lives in reality, and we want to show them, to trigger them a little bit. Yeah, we are all normal people. Yeah, we have our stars like every sports, and maybe it makes it easier that the people like to touch our community because they see it so smoothly, so relaxed, so friendly and peaceful. And Nesh did it amazing, I would say. Yeah, so we get a lot of feedback also after we publish this, and I'm super happy with this production. Yeah. So and we don't want to do every year a new video. Yeah, it's more a timeless video. What shows people in the future also what our game, why our game is so great. Yeah, and the atmosphere in this video and the players helps a lot to represent the atmosphere. And yeah, that's it in a small story, I would say.
Very good, very good. And then here, there's some information. This is the mayor of Aachen.
Right. Yeah. So the other part is we all know it's not so easy to found sponsors or work together with political people. Yeah, and to present our game as a sport. It makes sense to work together, especially with the government and the city. Yeah, in a long term. And last year she was our special guest in the gala evening, and she realized what backgammon means now, really. So and so I don't know the English word, Schirmherrschaft. You know, she's the head face of our festival. She will be there, and she's really happy and proud, and we are also on our side. So yeah,
Very
that
good.
yeah.
Okay, and these are some pictures. So these are from last year, right?
Yes, correctly. So we had a lot of different actions, you know. You can also see it in the video, and we give some back. We want to give some impressions, what we did there. This was a special thing. The German TV was there to recording an interactive action between Mochi and Dirk. They joked a lot, and many players are around building two groups to help when Dirk or Mochi is in trouble. It not often happens, but it was a lot of fun. And it goes also in the German TV, yeah, to promote our sport. And it was a big fun. And this is also what we like, yeah. And
Yeah, that was
everybody
fantastic.
knows Bojo and Slati, you know, yeah. Oliver Squire, the World Championship, he wants it. And yeah, these are some of my friends. They help behind, you know, and working a lot. And we celebrated at the gala evening. Yeah, so there are a lot of impressions. Yeah, Jürgen Orlowski, one of the giants list. So what I can tell, yeah, and Tobias and Dirk, they both did an amazing job commentary all the matches during the festival.
I can't tell. Is this Reiner?
Yes, this is
Okay.
right, correctly. He wanted to sell some Anki cards to both, but they didn't accept. So this was his best chance. Yeah. And yeah.
So
And
this is that Bernhard Meyer?
this is Bernhard. I think this is a doubles with Andreas Sauding, a really strong player from Austria. He's also in the team now this year. And they want to defend their title, yeah, in Greece next week.
Very good, very good. So the lot of great pictures people can see. And then there's the contact information. They could go to the newsletter.
Yes, and there are some many articles from the newspaper. If you go back a little bit, so there are a little bit higher. There are some links to all
here.
yes, rise to the press and the television. There we are in the TV, and
Okay.
there's the tournament report and the newspaper and the link to the radio station. So that the people know what will happen there. Yeah. The flyer.
Okay, so now we'll go through the brochure because this has a lot more information which you can download. So this is the cover of the brochure with the information that we discussed. And then here, so these are all the different things. This is Bernhard, and these are all the different events. So I'll let you go through that.
Okay, right. Yeah. I mean, everybody knows it's the second Festival Aachen with the second edition of the WBGF World Doubles Championship. It's a new format. We figured it out, I think, 2 years ago, and we discussed it with the WBGF to implement it. And it was a pleasure for us to do it now in the second year. Nobody knows how it will work in the future, but now we are on board. And the difference is that we play previous rounds before we go to playoffs. Yeah, so that there is a minimum of matches who everybody can play, and then it will go, I think, in the consolation and in the playoffs, right? Yeah. So, and what is new here, everybody can read it for sure. Before all the big action starts, we have an invitation BMAB tournament. This is our third edition, what we will run here in Germany. And we have, I think, 32 players on board, international players, to warm up, I would say, for all the players who like this. This is something special. And it goes into the opening ceremony with the WBGF doubles championship. Yeah.
Now, for the viewers that are not familiar, can you please explain what a BMAB tournament is?
This, I give the goal to you. I think it's much easier to explain it for you. I played all these things, but you are much better to explain it. Yeah.
So usually what a BMAB tournament is, it stands for Backgammon Masters Awarding Body, and it was created by the World Backgammon Federation and Bernhard Meyer, and they give master titles to players based on their performance. So you play a series of matches, and one of the great things about the BMAB format is you get to play 5 matches. You get to play the whole day. You're never knocked out. They also transcribe your matches. There's an additional fee usually, but they do that. They give you your PRs, and you can earn a master title. So that's probably something that you did when you played in tournaments, when you earned your Grandmaster title. Is that correct?
I think this is correct. So yeah.
So yeah, people really like these tournaments. Usually it's a single day, sometimes 2 days. And I've seen in many tournaments, at least in the United States and perhaps overseas as well, sometimes people come to the tournament and only play in the BMAB event, and then they go home the next day because they can start and finish in one single day.
Yeah, okay. And it's a special format. I like it also because I played a lot of these BMAB tournaments. Or I did most of my tournament matches as an individual application. So yeah, it represents our sport in a perfect way, I would say. And yeah, and I like to organize it. Yeah, so yeah, it will be an international now, our biggest, I would say, with 32 players. We will also we'll have a live stream with commentary and XG feed, and it's a must for me. So it will be a part of the festival. Yeah,
that's fantastic. So the main category is called the Charlemagne Open. Now, Aachen is a historic city, and that's why you gave it the name Charlemagne Open. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of Charlemagne and why you gave it that name, please?
Oh, now I'm in a trap. So yeah, so I know everybody knows this name, called it Charlemagne Open. There is a history about it, but I can Google it now, and we can repeat the video, Alex. Then I have an answer for it, but I have no one now. Yeah.
But Aachen is where Charlemagne was laid to rest, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And he was part of the Holy Roman Empire, I believe.
There was a big historical people, Karl the Greatest, I think, and yeah, but I'm not the person of history. Yeah, so yeah, so
Even
I have enough to do with organization. Yeah, yeah.
So you live in Aachen. Were you born and raised in Aachen?
I live in Aachen, right? It was close to Aachen, 20 kilometers outside from Aachen. but most of the time I'm on the road. So
okay.
with the beginning to organize the tournament here, and also daily tournaments and more action, I start to found my city. Yeah.
Yes. And one of the things I feel is unique about the Backgammon Festival Aachen is it's not simply a tournament. It's not called Backgammon Tournament Aachen. It's called Backgammon Festival Aachen because there's a lot more going on. Can you tell us, please, why you decided to call it festival and what are the things that make it a festival?
Okay. When we start this project, I mean, I'm a player and I played a lot of tournaments in the last 20 years, and every tournament are great. We don't want just to copy something. We want to do something new, and we try to figure it out what is good on every tournament and what needs it maybe to do it really special. Yeah. For sure, the venue is something special because we're playing in a historical building in the heart of Aachen, in the city, directly. Yeah, it's not a hotel. It's really comfortable, but this is also something what we want to give us to the players to have a special atmosphere, and it's traditional. The other one, I remember when I was young and I was the first time in Monte Carlo, there was always a gala evening, you know. The people don't gambling and playing, they also celebrate themselves. And they found a lot of space to talk. You found new friends, you can connect together. And I like it also. And this is a good chance to represent our sport, yeah, not just sitting on the table. And the good point is it's inside the city. So if you're out of the tournament or you want to spend time with your friends, in 5 minutes you are everywhere in the best places, in the best restaurants, in the best bars. So, and it's in summertime, so it's really, really cool. And the next point is we invite our city, yeah, to be guests in this tournament. Also, the rookies and the beginners. There is a lot of action this year. What will runs about it? We will have around 30, 40 new players. Yeah. It developed over the year, and yeah, and I think we are one community, yeah, in this tournament. We are not separated because we have 3 categories or different levels, and this makes it special in my mind. Yeah.
I agree. You had a lot of tournament players, but a lot of new players and beginners. Is that correct?
Yeah, this is correct. I mean, this is now we get, how can I say, the fruits from the work. Yeah, when we started last year, it was a new project, and Aachen don't know so much about backgammon. But after the festival, yeah, we start with 12 or 13 players in the beginner or rookie. But now we have a club here and a regular meeting every week, and we are around 20 people. Everybody is new, and they jump into the backgammon pool, and they bring friends together like in New York. But Aachen is much smaller, yeah. But they like it because there is more action. There is not only the festival, there are a lot of activities now every week and every month. So we grow up here, yeah.
That's great. You have other things like the side events, the lectures and seminars, and we'll get to that. So let's continue here. So
Okay.
this is the program. Maybe I'll enlarge it a little bit here.
Okay, yeah.
We can go through it. People can read the brochure on their own, but maybe we'll just kind of briefly go through it. It looks like on Wednesday there's the registration and BMAB, and you have daily speed gammon and jackpots.
Right, yeah.
And then Thursday continues the BMAB, and then you have the opening ceremony. Now, we don't have that in the United States for tournaments and like closing ceremony. So tell us about like what that is, and then the
Okay.
closing one too.
Yeah, okay. I mean, this special venue has something special. There is a big, what is it? Steps, you know? There is a special step. And when the people coming in this, there is enough space, but it's a kind of welcome cocktail. to say hello, everybody. Some political people coming and talking. We introduce the players, how it will runs now, and there are so many friends that it's the party starts there in my mind, you know, and it represents also our event. The tournament organizers talked a little bit and introduced, and yeah, and we are all close to each other there. You will find a special picture where we are all staying on this special stairs. Bojo made it, I think, last year, and
Right.
yeah, and this is the starting point, I would say. Yeah.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
So then there's the WBGF doubles, and then on Friday there's going to be a lecture. Has that been determined what the topic will be?
Yes, right. There is a lecture. You can see it later from Frank. Do you know he's running also a software, BG Blitz?
Frank
Maybe.
Berger. Yes, I know. I
Yes,
know.
Frank Berger. Yeah,
I
and
did a video with him to discuss it. It looks great.
yeah, it's great and it's really interesting. And he figured out something special, and he will demonstrate it on the festival. Yeah, it's something new. It's not the classical seminar what we all knows and what we all like. So we try this year, and yeah, so we will see it. I don't know, yeah, because it's new for me, and but it will be really cool.
Yes, that will be good. So continuing the events, and on Saturday it's going to be the Anki method in England. Is that by Rainer Bierkle?
Yes, this is Rainer. We have only one Rainer Birkle, the one and this, and yeah.
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 Okay, and then there are more events, and the Charlemagne Open, the main event will start Saturday evening,
Right.
and then
But the Charlemagne Open this year, it's not the classical knockout, what we all know, or two live system. We're running previous round in a Swiss system format, yeah, with 6 rounds. And then we split it in the playoff and in the consolation. So the players who are qualified goes into the playoffs, and the rest start a new tournament. So no one is out after the previous rounds. Yeah.
so everyone gets to play at least 6 matches.
Yeah, minimum 7, because the players who are out goes into the consolation.
Oh, wow.
And what we figured out from the last year, and we listened to the players, and it's one of our goals, that the people likes to play. For sure, a lot of matches, right? And this format guarantees a minimum of matches, not only three, yeah. And we try this format because most of the people like it. Yeah.
Good, good. And then Sunday, there's the lecture again in German.
Right, correctly, yes.
And then continuing the events, the Charlemagne Open, the other jackpots, doubles, and then it continues through the weekend on Monday and Tuesday, another seminar, and this is where you start the Charlemagne Open knockout and the consolation.
Right, but I want to tell you something. There is a special registration on Sunday. It's a Pro M double. You know, it's not the classical double world championship.
Yes.
So this is also a format we implement last year. Many rookies and new players are really interested to play with a superstar, but it's not so easy, you know, because most of the time the doubles are clear before a tournament starts. Yeah, and I like the idea to give this experience to the new players. So this tournament means that always a pro have to play with an amateur. This is a must. Yeah, and do you know, if you play a double in tennis with Roger Federer, you will love it or not? So yeah. And this is a chance. Okay, it's a classical knockout, but the feedback from this format was really good, and so we want to repeat. We like to repeat it. Yeah.
Yes, I've seen these in other tournaments, and the amateurs really love it. It's a great learning experience. And then there's the Gala in the evening, and then the final day is Tuesday. The last chance, the finals. There's going to be a surprise Tuesday night in the awards ceremony.
Yes, right. This is correct. Yeah, yeah. So I couldn't tell you about what happened in the surprise, yeah, because it's a surprise. But it will be a really special event. Yeah,
Very good.
yeah,
And the awards ceremony, okay?
yeah. So a lot of actions. I mean, if you put just the Charlemagne Open and the World Doubles together, you have to play around 13 matches.
Wow. Okay.
This is a lot without the side action. So yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah.
So this is the category fees and prizes. So people can read it here, but they're the different ones. There's the doubles, masters, and so forth with the entry fee and registration fee, and then there's a side pool as well. And
Yeah.
then this one, the BMAB, there's the recording and transcription fee as well.
Yes, Mate will be there. So yeah, he guarantees on a high quality that it will work. And we also will streaming every round with XG feed. So we have a big crew, yeah, to manage this for sure. It's not cheap, I understand it. Yeah, we cannot earn money with that, but we also want to give something to the spectators at home to watch it. And yeah, this is how it works.
Yeah, for those that are not familiar with it, Mate Feher has the Backgammon News YouTube channel, and he has an outstanding channel with thousands of matches that are very high quality. So I recommend that one. And
We
then
have to live 200 years to watch all the matches, right?
I know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Charlemagne.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay, and then these are the prize distribution here. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Then and then this one, the next slide shows the match length. So the doubles, there'll be 7 points, the finals are 9 points, and then the Charlemagne Open are different match lengths. I actually like the 7 point matches a lot because you can kind of watch them. I've seen a lot of Mate's videos, for example, and I've done commentary. And when it's a 7 point match, it's usually like within an hour, it's like completed. When they get like really long, like 13, 15, 17 points, it's almost like a marathon.
Yeah. And the good point on these 7 point matches is from the first game, everything counts. Every point is important. Yeah. I mean, we also like the long matches where you can fight, but from the spectator side, I mean, it needs a long time and then the thrilling starts.
Yeah.
But here, every point counts, and you have to really to focus from totally from the beginning. So it's not boring sometimes. Yeah.
And I think it's especially good for a Swiss format because you're playing more matches and you're not waiting for a long time.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You
So
may-
six
you may-
matches is a lot. Yeah. Six
Yeah.
matches, and then the playoffs or the consolation. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you may have a match and it may be 9, 11, 13, maybe a long match, but it might end quickly. You might have a big cube and then the match ends quickly, and then you have to wait for a long time because the other matches have to go. But with the relatively shorter matches, it's nice.
Yeah. Everybody's in action. Yeah. But 1 hour and then it's over most of the time, and it's good. You can analyze a bit and rest and prepare for the next round and maybe watch your mistakes. So we like this, and
Very
this
good.
is
Okay, so
yeah.
we'll continue. And this is the tournament location at the City Palace. Tell us about that, please.
Yeah, it's inside the city. It calls Erholungsgesellschaft. It's an historical building, and yeah, from there to all the hotels, it needs
Yeah.
5 minutes. Yeah, so it's really comfortable.
This is the grand staircase you were referring to, right?
Yeah, right. And last year we are around 150 people with guests, all staying on this steps. There is a photo, I think, on the website at the beginning somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have different rooms upstairs and downstairs, what we used to play there. You can see it on the right side, this picture.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah. And okay, there will be boards and all the equipment stuff. Yeah. And
These are the nearby hotel recommendations.
right 5 minutes ago, but everybody is free to book anything via Booking or Airbnb, and there are many other hotels. And because the people are different, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the gala.
This is a gala evening, and this is a real photo where it will happen this year. It's also an historical building where the whole year is a lot of music events, you know, classic music and concerts. So, and it's a picture for sure, a little bit from the past, but there we will celebrate our gala evening. And it's also 5 minutes away from our venue where we are playing.
Oh, okay. It's not in the palace.
No, it's not in the palace. It's a separate venue.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And these were the lectures and seminars that you discussed. These are going to be great. So this is Frank Berger from BG Blitz, Rainer Bierkle from the Anki method, and of course, Dirk Schiemann with the interactive seminar.
Right. He will be a part of the commentary team together with Tobias. But what he did last year with Mochi, we will repeat it. So there will be some interactive action, and this is good for everybody there who likes it. Yeah. And
yeah, that's fantastic. Last year, he came to Los Angeles and gave a seminar about ugly plays, and that was one of the most popular seminars. It was live streamed. I don't know if you're going to live stream these, but the viewership for those live streams were really good. People really enjoy watching that.
I'm not sure if we can do that, but we will record it, and the TV will be there to record it. Maybe you can watch it live in the TV. That will be amazing. Yeah.
Maybe Rainer can help with the live stream. He's good at that.
Yeah, he's really good, but Rainer also likes to play.
I know.
And to separate these things, so we are happy that he can run his seminars, and for sure he will promote and help when we need him. He did it also last year. We can develop from year to year, so not everything must be perfect. Yeah.
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 Okay, so these are the organizations. This is you and Jürgen Schettler. Right.
And Jürgen is also the president of the German Federation. Yeah. So we separate these things for sure. But yeah, we are friends now over 30 years, playing chess together. I bring him to the community, and now he's a powerful man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And you have the tournament crew here.
Yeah. So nothing to say about Santiago. Everybody knows him. Yeah. I think he's most of the part in all others tournaments as a super assistant. And we have an international crew, Paulus from Royen. He's an international referee from chess. And he also runs a lot of tournaments in Vlissingen and in the Dutch part, close to Aachen. Yeah. Like Nadi, he's in Amsterdam, really active, and Keith Ruckel also. And we had a lot of good experience last year in Aachen. So we built a new group, and we will look how it will run. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good name, because I don't know if you know this, in some languages, backgammon is called Nardi.
No, really? Yes. No, I don't know that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Here's some important notes, and people can read this. Just some details.
Yeah, these are the boring things, but we have published it. Yeah, also the rules, and yeah.
And this is the patron we already discussed. But here you have the sponsors. Do you want to take a moment to recognize the sponsors that at least we didn't mention thus far?
Okay, I mean the Print and Bäckerei, you know, it's they baking things in Aachen. It's really traditional cooking and baking, and there is a special restaurant, and they promote us in many different ways. And Das Alte Kurhaus, this is where the gala evening will run. It's from the government of Aachen. Yeah, so. And the WBIF, I don't have to explain, and the WBGF and the Erholungsgesellschaft, these are the owner of the venue where our tournament is running. Yeah. And the German Federation promote us with prizes for the beginner tournaments and some books and some lessons the players can win. And for sure, Nesh will be again a part of it. Yeah, we have a strategy what we will do now this year. This is a kind of promotion and a kind of sponsoring, and I think it's a must to put him here and to show it. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a great overview of the Backgammon Festival Aachen. I was very excited that you started it last year. It's great for the growth of backgammon. We're seeing many new tournaments all over the place, and that was fantastic. So this is the second year. What was the feedback from the players from the first year?
Okay, not everything is perfect. Yeah, we do for sure some mistakes, and we don't have to shame on it. I think the atmosphere and the venue is really something special instead of all the other tournaments because we are not a hotel or a casino or something like that. And Germany for sure is special in that way also. But I think the people like our idea to promote backgammon in this way. And we analyzed what was not really good and what we have to change. So this is why the Swiss system guarantees much more matches for everybody. No one has to sit around, yeah. And but that we put all together, also the rookies and the new players and the seminars, they enjoyed it a lot, I would say, yeah. And we analyzed how to make it better, that the service is better, and we will see it this year, yeah. But for sure, we learned a lot, and we prepared something special. We cannot now announce it here because this is a big surprise, and we will see. Yeah, I hope that we have new players, also more players from Germany than last year. I was a bit upset about it. We have around 50 players from all over the world, and 50% of the players are from Germany. That was not enough for us, yeah, because it's a tournament in Germany. So I was proud and happy of so many international guests, and we will be more this year for sure. And we will see what our community will do this year. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much for your time. This was very informative and enjoyable. Do you have any final comments, or is there anything else that we did not discuss before we conclude the video?
Then we make it just a new video. It's no problem. No. I'm not sure. I mean, everybody is welcome there, and we will be happy to grow up slowly for sure. There is no pressure. And what we need is we need the players to grow up, yeah, and to continue it regular. So both sides have to perform, I would say. And Jürgen, myself, and our team are happy to help. And if there is anything, they just can go in touch with us. I'm also a player, so I have different eyes on it, you know. I'm not an organizer and not so professional like other ones. But this project is to grow up our community. So this is one goal, yeah, to bring new players with our weapons to our sport. And let's come and celebrate, I can say, yeah. And you will come again, yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much to my good friend and backgammon grandmaster from Germany, Marcus Reinhard, discussing the Backgammon Festival Aachen, of course, in Aachen, Germany, at the City Palace, July 16th through 22nd, 2025. We'll go ahead and conclude the video. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, what you'd like to see in future videos, and I'll work on it. If you love backgammon, you can become a member of this channel, giving you exclusive access to the most popular videos. Again, my book, Backgammon Backgame Strategies, is available. There's a link in the description to where you can get it. And if you're interested in lessons, please contact me via email. My email address is also in the description. I look forward to seeing you in future videos, and until then, keep rolling your dice.